If your old dog suddenly freezes and stares at a blank wall, they aren't seeing ghosts, their brain is fighting a silent, microscopic traffic jam. Watch until the very end. It is a quiet afternoon, and your loyal senior companion stands completely motionless. They are facing a plain, blank wall, lost in a world you cannot see or understand. Look closely at their cloudy, expressive eyes. There is a deep, melancholic confusion reflecting from those blue-tinted lenses, as if they are searching for a forgotten memory path. Many pet owners jokingly assume their aging dogs are staring at ghosts or supernatural entities. But science reveals a far more tragic, silent battle happening inside their minds. This baffling behavior is a primary symptom of canine cognitive dysfunction, often called dog dementia. It affects millions of senior dogs worldwide, changing their perception of reality entirely. To understand why this happens, we must travel deep inside their brain, down to the microscopic neural pathways that once fired with lightning speed and perfect clarity. In a young dog's brain, information travels seamlessly. Neurons talk to each other through chemical messengers, allowing your dog to catch frisbees, remember tricks, and navigate easily. But as time passes, a metabolic byproduct begins to accumulate. Think of it as cellular rust slowly building up within the delicate machinery of their thinking mind. This cellular rust is actually made of beta-amyloid proteins. These are abnormal, misfolded proteins that the aging brain struggles to clear away, leading to toxic accumulation. As these proteins clump together, they form hard, insoluble plaques. This creates a literal microscopic traffic jam, physically blocking the critical signals before they can reach their destination. Without communication, the affected neurons begin to wither and die. This loss of brain volume directly impacts your dog's cognitive capacity, memory, and spatial awareness. Back in your living room, this microscopic destruction manifests in heart-wrenching ways. Your once vibrant dog now looks lost in the very home they have lived in for years. Think of beta-amyloid accumulation as a force that destroys your dog's inner GPS. The mental map they use to navigate their world is slowly dissolving. The damage is heavily concentrated in the hippocampus and cerebral cortex. These are the areas responsible for memory, learning, spatial orientation, and making sense of the environment. This is why your dog gets stuck behind doors or stands on the wrong side of an opening gate, waiting for it to open from the wrong place. But the most iconic, puzzling behavior of all is the blank wall stare. To us, it looks like they are examining a tiny speck on the plaster. In reality, the buildup of cellular rust causes a loss of depth perception. Your dog might not realize how close or far the wall actually is. Their sensory processing is misfiring. Their brain is generating internal noise, a phantom signal that tells them there is something in front of them when there isn't. Once they walk into a corner, their brain struggles to calculate the reverse gear. They simply don't know how to back up and turn around. The motor planning pathways in the brain are compromised. The command to take a step backward gets lost in the neural traffic jam of amyloid plaques. This cognitive decline also shatters their internal clock. Your dog may sleep deeply all day, only to become restless, pacing the floors when night falls. This phenomenon is known as sunnouting, very similar to Alzheimer's in humans. As the sun sets, confusion and anxiety spike inside their fragile minds. They might pace, whine, or lick their paws obsessively. They aren't trying to be difficult. They are simply frightened by their own fading sense of reality. In the advanced stages of CCD, the cognitive map for recognizing loved ones begins to crack. Your dog might stare at you, struggling to place your face. They can feel isolated, even when surrounded by the family that loves them. The brain's processing errors create a wall of cognitive static between you. You might call their name repeatedly, only to receive silence. It is not stubbornness or deafness. The auditory signals are simply failing to trigger recognition. They may freeze in the middle of a room, staring at nothing, completely paralyzed by a sudden disconnect in their sensory and cognitive processing pathways. Even basic instincts like eating can be disrupted. A dog with advanced CCD might stand right next to their full ball, unable to recognize it. They lose the concept of how doors operate. They might scratch at the hinge side of a door, completely forgetting where the actual opening lies. House training can slip away as the brain forgets where it is appropriate to eliminate. This is often one of the first signs owners notice. Along with beta-amyloid buildup, the aging canine brain suffers from oxidative damage. Free radicals run rampant, attacking healthy brain cells and causing neuroinflammation. Cerebral blood flow also decreases significantly in older dogs. This means less oxygen and glucose reach the brain, starving neurons of the energy they need. The protective insulation around nerve fibers, known as myelin, begins to degrade. Without the shield, electrical signals leak and become completely scrambled. This combined damage leaves your senior dog in a state of chronic spatial disorientation. Their surroundings constantly feel like a shifting, unfamiliar maze. In veterinary autopsies, the brains of dogs with severe CCD show visible shrinkage. The ventricles expand, leaving empty, fluid-filled pockets where active tissue used to be. Why do they stare blank walls specifically? The white, unpatterned surface provides no sensory distraction, allowing their brain's internal hallucinations to take over. Healthy brains filter out background noise, like the hum of a refrigerator. A dog with CCD loses this filter, becoming overwhelmed by minor sensory inputs. They might actually perceive light patterns or microscopic shadows on the wall as moving objects, chasing ghosts born from their own damaged neurological system. This creates a silent, invisible prison. Your pet is physically present in your home, but mentally trapped in a dark, unpredictable landscape of confusion. Diagnosing canine cognitive dysfunction requires ruling out other medical issues first. A trip to the veterinarian is the essential first step in this journey. Conditions like arthritis, vision loss from cataracts, or hidden chronic pain can mimic the symptoms of dementia, causing dogs to stand still in confusion. A thorough vet examination will check their eyesight, joint health, and blood markers to ensure that physical discomfort isn't driving their strange behavior. Vets often use standardized cognitive tests, assessing how your dog responds to simple tasks, puzzles, or how they navigate around small, temporary obstacles. While there is no cure for cellular rust, target nutrition can help. Antioxidant-rich diets and omega-3 fatty acids can slow down the cognitive decay. Antioxidants act like microscopic shields, neutralizing free radicals before they can damage more neurons. They help preserve whatever healthy brain tissue remains. Medium-chain triglycerides, often derived from coconut oil, provide an alternative energy source for aging brain cells that can no longer process glucose efficiently. Supplementing with same, ginkgo biloba, and specialized brain support compounds can improve neurotransmitter function and increase blood circulation to the brain. Physical exercise remains crucial. Gentle, short walks stimulate their brain and keep joints moving, helping to maintain blood flow and cognitive sharpness. Mental stimulation is just as important. Interactive puzzle toys, scent games, and learning simple new tricks can keep their neural pathways firing. Engaging their sense of smell through scent work is incredibly powerful. Sniffing releases dopamine, which stimulates brain activity and naturally reduces their anxiety levels. To support a dog with CCD, consistency is key. Keep their feeding, walking, and sleeping schedules identical every single day to prevent confusion. Avoid rearranging your furniture. For a dog losing their internal GPS, a moved sofa is like a wall suddenly appearing in the middle of a highway. Keep floors clear of clutter. Clutter-free pathways reduce the chances of your dog getting physically stuck or overwhelmed by obstacles they can't navigate. Install safety gates near stairs. Senior dogs with cognitive dysfunction can easily lose their balance or fail to recognize a steep drop, risking serious injury. Maximize exposure to natural sunlight during the day. This helps regulate their circadian rhythm, making it easier for them to sleep peacefully at night. At night, use low-intensity night lights in the rooms they frequent. This simple trick reduces their nocturnal disorientation and prevents panic when they wake up. Playing soft classical music or white noise can mask sudden night sounds that might otherwise startle your anxious pet, keeping their stress hormones low. Consult your vet about supplements like melatonin or calming herbs. These can naturally encourage drowsiness, helping to restore a healthy, normal sleep pattern. Physical touch is a powerful anchor. A gentle stroke on their head or chest can instantly ground an anxious dog, reminding them that they are safe. Never punish your dog for CCD-related accidents. They aren't misbehaving on purpose. They are dealing with a degenerative brain disease they cannot control. Your patience is their greatest comfort. When they freeze or get confused, guide them with a soft voice and a gentle hand. Be their compass. In some cases, prescription medications can be prescribed by your veterinarian. Drugs like cellular can help increase dopamine levels and improve cognitive function. Keep a daily journal of your dog's behaviors. Tracking when they pace, stare, or sleep will help your vet adjust treatments over time. Science is constantly searching for new ways to combat beta-amyloid plaques. From immunotherapies to stem cell research, hope is on the horizon for our companions. Ultimately, the goal is not to reverse aging, but to ensure their remaining years are filled with comfort, dignity, and a sense of safety. Their brain might be struggling with a microscopic traffic jam, but their capacity to love and feel loved remains completely untouched by cellular rust. Even in their quiet moments of staring, they might be visiting old memories of running through fields or catching balls in the park. Caring for a dog with CCD can be emotionally exhausting. It is okay to feel sad or frustrated. Remember to take care of yourself too. You are not alone on this path. Millions of pet parents share this journey. Connecting with support groups can provide invaluable advice and emotional relief. As the disease progresses, keep a close watch on their daily quality of life score. Focus on pain management, hydration, and peace above all else. Behavioral veterinarians and specialists can offer advanced cognitive therapies and tailored medication plans to help prolong your dog's mental clarity and happiness. Small comforts mean the world to them now. A warmer bed, soft food, and the reassuring scent of your worn t-shirt can make all the difference. They have spent their entire lives loving you. Helping them navigate this final, confusing chapter is the ultimate gift of gratitude you can give them. If this video touched your heart, please like, comment your senior dog's story, share with other pet owners, and subscribe for more deep scientific insights.